I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
We're on to the lucky last, race number 8. It's a fillies and mares 66 handicap, 1200 meters. And your last chance to play whatever bet you want at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Let's get into our interview package.
Yeah, Chelsea, there's not much between that whole field, I don't think. So I would basically put her as my best runner for the day. She'd be in with a big shout. Yeah, like I say, there's very little between the whole bunch of them. They've all got mixed form in and around each other.
Yeah, I like the fact that Carl Hudson goes in confident. I make this my best runner on the day. He is correct when he says there's some form lines to work around amongst a few runners in the race, and those form lines are usually reversed, especially when you get these horses that run against each other. And we find it, in all centres around the country where, you nominate at around the similar time. You have a look at the national fixture list, the trainers, and they all seem to nominate around the same time because you got sprinters taking on sprinters and, of course, middle distance horses and stayers. And it's all about placing them. But you often find that you have to try and work out the puzzle with regards to weight turnaround, draws, and maybe jockey arrangements, however you do it. But we seem to be racing amongst, the same horses more often in all jurisdictions around the country. So, how you work it out with form reversals is, whatever strategy you have, hopefully it works for you. But in this race, you look at it, and in the pick 6, I'm going to take a bold stance here. I mentioned to you off air that I like the look of the card. I'm hoping that it goes the punter's way. I think there are right horses in the respective races that are placed at the top of the betting boards. In this race, I'm taking a big bold chance here in the pick 6. If we're running, or if I'm running, I think numbers 1, 9, and then the cover will be 6. 1, 9, and 6. But my top choice is number 9. Shona Kirsty Eyes, with Vinegar claiming, and the only win of her career has been over the course and distance. And when I look at her recent form, she looks ready to win.
Yeah, I've been following the source for quite some time, Dees, and she has put in some really, really good efforts. And Rachel Vinegar is aboard taking the 1.5 kgs off. Overdue for a win. I remember that start on the 20th of December.
Long overdue.
Long overdue.
Okay.
When finishing second there behind Chelsea Flower, 0.25 lengths, was absolutely flying at them into the closing stages. She came on the extreme outside and just didn't get there. My pick 6 numbers here are going to be numbers 1, 2, and 9. So I like number 1, Chelsea Flower. I thought maybe number 2, Sky Cafe, was a little bit of value here at around about 7 to 1 and 16 to 10 for a place. So for the guys out there that's playing multiples, you can get 16 to 10 for a place on number 2, Sky Cafe from the Wendy Whitehead yard. The stable is in form, excuse me, and so is Cole Dickon. He's riding well. And the last run, this horse was up there in the vanguard and just faded in the closing stages. And if you take a look at how this horse was drawn at Greyville on the 22nd, 9 out of 9, and then 10 out of 12, this time is drawn towards the inside. This is, of course, down the straight. But if she can hold that sort of pace, the stable is in form. She might just be able to run a place or possibly even win the race. So I'll throw this into the trifectas, quartets, and swingers. But slight preference for number 9, Shona Kirsty Hughes, and number 1, Chelsea Flower. But just to be safe, I'm going with 1, 2, 9 in the pick 6.
So Devon has added number 2 along with my cover, which was number 6. So he's covered the Wendy Whitehead runner. So I think to play it safe in the pick 6, if you're not going to go 1 and 9, if you want to play it short, I think 1 and 9 could be the way to go. If you're looking for the cover, I'll actually include Devon's horse there, number 2 Sky Cafe, with my selection number 6 Maggie Smith as the cover bet in the pick 6. So numerical order, pick 6 numbers will be 1, 2, 6, and 9. I'm going to take a chance here in the place accumulator. Shona Kirsty is going to be my banker.
I don't think she can miss the places.
Don't think she can miss the places. That's the top 3 there. And at 4-1 at the time of recording for the places, you could get some nice generous odds. Devon, as always, it's been an absolute pleasure working alongside you for the show. And I see that you're getting around now. I saw you in the commentary box the other day after some time.
Yes, it was very, very good to be up there once again. You know, I absolutely love calling races. It went really well.
And what about the horse and carts? I know you like the horse and carts as well. You used to drive a few when you were down under. You'll be doing some work for Gallop TV with some of the races early in the mornings.
Yes, we got some good feature races coming up down under in Australia. We're going to be covering the whole lot of them. Hopefully we can point the punters in the right direction, get some cash in the bank early to play a bit later.
Well, as Devon's saying, with the horse and carts, he's going to be in the death seat. I've heard that from one of the commentators down under. The death seat, not the box seat, the death seat. But it's an absolute pleasure, and on behalf of the team at Gallop TV, Devon Gover, myself, Dees down, and to you, the valued racing fan, have a blast, find all the winners, and hopefully it turns out to be a very successful day for you at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on the 4th of February. And until we meet again, you take care.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.